YouTube, thanks so much for tuning into another video. I'm really sorry about the delay, but I haven't been feeling well, so wasn't really able to record audio. I'm still low-key seeing bears, but the show must go on. Today we're going to be doing a movie review and PR push, but most importantly, give general advice that isn't prescriptive because I'm not a doctor or your guardian, but still seems reasonable all the same. Movie review. The movie we're reviewing today is Desperados on Netflix, the rom-com starring Nasim Pedrad and Lamorne Morris, otherwise known as Winston and Ali from New Girl, which is one of the best modern comedy shows of this generation and also streaming on Netflix.
Oh, you're welcome.
Nasim plays Wesley, a down-on-her-luck aspiring teacher with a fair share of millennial problems, financial insecurity, unemployment, and an inability to get a date. So when she meets Jared, the handsome, successful, and single bachelor, she decides to go full cool girl and be everything he apparently wants.
Now I know what my problem is. I've been being too myself. Yeah, I discovered the secret to men. Don't speak. Look, I'm just facing the facts. My personality is an acquired taste.
Most people are familiar with the cool girl monologue from Gone Girl. The TLDR is essentially how some women try to please and appease their prospective male partners by pretending to be a caricature of the quote-unquote perfect woman. This cool girl loves sports, sex, fast food, and nothing more than being amenable and accommodating for their king. Obviously, we understand the appeal this would have for men, and this is essentially the foundation of Desperados. Obviously, her friends tell her this is a bad idea, but we wouldn't have 90 minutes to talk about it if she didn't go through with it.
That was the plan. Not a great plan.
It's a bad idea for many reasons, but most of all because it assumes a woman, let alone anybody, shouldn't be themselves. Anybody who knows me knows I'm always advocating for full disclosure and honesty from the get-go, if for nothing else than to make sure people know what they're signing up for. Chris Rock has a famous joke where he says how when you first meet someone, you're not really meeting them, but you're meeting their representative, who is the best version of themselves. It makes sense. Obviously, everyone wants to put their best foot forward and make a good impression, but the key distinction here is that it's their best foot. The people aren't out here catfishing. I'm a firm believer that in putting your best foot forward, whatever that foot might be.
You can get it if you really.
You cannot use what you do not have. So if you're shy, be shy. If you're outgoing, be outgoing.
I'm not outgoing.
That's okay. Now, she may not want the whole truth, but she does want the real you. She may not want to see it all at once, but she does want to see it. So tonight,
Desperados is a really fun ride because Homeboy basically spends the whole time trying to prevent Jared from seeing the real her. But it's really a commentary on how we try so hard to show people we aren't who we really are. To be clear, I don't believe there's anything wrong with cool girls. If that's who you are and who you identify with, go for it. I just don't think you should do it if it's not who you really are.
Look, Wes, you are a lot of things, but normal definitely is not one of them.
Normal's not one of them.
No.
That's very accurate.
If you ask me, maybe you should be with someone who loves that about you.
My personal opinion is you should always be yourself. You should be who you want to be and let the consequences come what they may. Obviously, not everyone will like you and what you have to offer, but that's life. You shouldn't be molding yourself to people when there are a multitude of people who would probably like you. We've got over 7 billion people on the planet. You shouldn't be losing sleep on those who don't matter.
You are you.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Do not let anyone make you doubt yourself or question yourself. Should I have done this? Should I have acted this way? No. If people don't like you for you, it's their loss.
yeah.
And Sodom, we all think the world of you.
I think Winston and Ali carry on the chemistry that made them legendary, especially in this friendship context. It's a 7.1 out of 10 movie for the sheer fact that you learn a lot about how you behave on Tinder. The cast is excellent with unproblematic stars like Anna Camp, and it teaches us a lot. 7.1 would recommend. In any case, Desperados is lots of fun. I think the biggest lesson is to be who you are because life is too short to be somebody you're not. Your homework is to make sure you give Desperados a watch because it's actually really good. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Really glad to be back. Please like and subscribe.